Hey guys, I'm over back again. Today I'm going to be reviewing the OnePlus 10T after using it for 5 weeks. Can't believe it's already been 5 weeks, but look forward to changing phones soon. Perhaps the Galaxy S23 or the OnePlus 11, depending on which one comes out first in the US. So with the OnePlus 10T, my favorite features on this phone is just the raw power and the super fast charging. Comes with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is the same chip as the Galaxy Z Fold 4, which costs $1,800. The OnePlus 10T initially released at $650 in the US, but these days if you go on Amazon you can probably get it for about $600. This is about 4 to 5 months or so after the phone was initially released, and the Pixel 7 you can also get it at $600 as well, so practically the same price at this point. The biggest weakness of the OnePlus 10T is the camera. Video recording lacks zoom for whatever reason. If you're in the middle of recording, you cannot zoom into a subject. So in this example right here, I'm recording me throwing a rock into a frozen pond. And in this ideal scenario, I would have liked to be able to zoom into that rock, but I do not have that functionality. And in the early days of using the OnePlus 10T, I tried to use it as a vlogging phone, like I currently am right now. But the video quality was so bad that I stopped using it and just ended up using my Galaxy S20, which I'm currently recording on today. I do like the dual recording function, which the Pixel lack. You can use the main camera and the selfie camera at the same time for blogging if you're into that. Snapchat works just fine on this phone. Photos in general seem to lack a little bit of focus. I think you probably need to take more time to frame each shot, make sure everything's in focus and your hand is super still before you snap the photo. It just takes a little bit more effort compared to the point and shoot like the Pixel 7. Video seems to lack focus depending on what you're recording. Walking videos are a bit shaky on the OnePlus 10T. Every morning when I go on my walk, I like to record short bursts of me walking. And they all look fine in the Pixel series, but on this phone I can see that it is noticeably shakier. Time lapse works just like the way it should. You can get some decent photos on this phone, just need some patience and focus. The OnePlus 10T comes in at 6.7 inches, which is the same size as the Google Pixel 7 Pro. That costs $900. So you're saving $300 getting this phone, and you're pretty much getting the same size. You're also getting the 120Hz refresh rate, which the regular Pixel 7 does not have. The bigger screen, along with the fast refresh rate, allows for you to scroll all day long at your heart's content, and also for gaming. Perfect for that as well. In terms of battery life, I get about 12 hours of battery on this phone under normal usage. I know normal usage can vary depending on people, but if you watch my daily vlogs, you can see how I try to tweak it every day. Some days I use the screen a lot more, some days I don't. But overall, it's about 12 hours of battery life. Close to 5 hours of screen on time, which is more than enough, I guess. It's not like you're staring at your phone 5 hours straight a day. In general, when I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, by 5 p.m. when I get out of work, the phone is almost dead at that point. So just charge it in like 20 minutes and you're good to go again. And you don't even need the full 20 minutes for the most part. Even a quick 5 to 10 minutes charge, go get changed, grab a snack. By the time you come back, it is close to 100% and will last you the rest of the day. This phone is equipped with 150 watt fast charging or 125 watt in the US, which is even faster than the OnePlus 10 Pro and the OnePlus 11 coming soon. And this charging speed blow Apple, Samsung, and Google out the water in terms of what the other companies have to offer. Another downfall of this phone is it only has the IP54 rating, which I think is fine if you're not showering with it. When I use the Pixel and Samsung, even though they have IP68 water resistant, I try to avoid using the phone around too much water. I notice if I'm showering with it and the water get into the speaker grill, sound can get distorted and it takes a while for the water to get out the phone. So no big deal there. It's just I have to be a little bit more cautious when using the phone in pouring rain. It does give me a second thought versus having a full IP68 water resistant phone. I don't even bat an eye using the phone. The OnePlus 10T is missing the alert slider for whatever reason. They decided to not include it, even though it's been their signature thing since the beginning of time. Luckily, it is coming back in the OnePlus 11. Wireless charging is also missing on this phone, but I think it's okay. You don't really need a wireless charger. You can just plug it in for a few minutes and be fine. OnePlus also offers one of the fastest wireless charging on smartphones, and they don't really get enough credit for that. I recall they offer like 50 or 60 watt fast charging on their wireless charger, which is even faster than the wired charging from all the other big companies. The only downside is you need to actually buy the wireless charger, and it costs like $50 or whatever. Luckily, the charging brick does come included into the phone, which I think is something definitely worth mentioning. You don't really see that anymore these days from Google, Samsung, and Apple, so shout out to OnePlus for still including a super fast charging brick on all their phones. Another downfall with the OnePlus 10T is just the super slow software updates, at least in the US. It is still running Oxygen OS 12, even though this phone had been out for months. They did say they were committed to 3 years of software updates and 4 years of security updates. I'm not really confident about this promise given the fact that Android 13 has been out for a while and it still hasn't been updated yet. And the 4 years of security updates is less than what Google and Samsung have to offer at 5 years. Design-wise, the OnePlus 10T does feel slippery, so it takes some time to get used to and grip. And it is made of plastic, so it does feel cheaper than the Google Pixel 7. I guess on the positive side, plastic is more durable, so if you drop it, it is less likely to shatter. But overall, the OnePlus 10T is an awesome gaming phone, full of raw power, large screen, no overheating. Definitely outperforms Google Pixel 7 just in terms of raw power. When I was using the Google Pixel 7 Pro, it does heat up a lot, even when I'm just gaming for about 15 minutes. With the OnePlus 10T, I have never felt this phone get hot, surprisingly. Even with the 125 watt fast charging, never once have I experienced any overheating issues on this phone. Pixel series are more well-rounded with a better camera and overall build quality, but the OnePlus 10T is just all about raw processing power and super fast charging. So it depends if you want a more well-balanced phone or just sheer power. But it has been a fun phone to use minus the camera. Let me know what you guys think about the OnePlus 10T. Please check out my last video where I compared the Google Pixel 7 Pro with the iPhone 14 Pro Max if you haven't already. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.